So now you're airing out your nuts while you're bleeding to death. What are these people teaching? Where does shit come from? Where? Doesn't make any sense to me, because even if they said, well, we do it in this situation, great. I'm not disqualifying why you're doing it, not why, but what the hell, but the situation you're trying to explain to me, if a man did this to me, this is why I would do that. Okay, that part makes sense. But why would you do this, not knowing which way that bone's gonna break? Because if you think that that person is you're gonna project them and they're gonna fly over and do a flip, you're an idiot. You're a huge idiot. It's never gonna happen. Not even in the WWE. You're gonna snap, that arm is gonna be like this and like that, and there's a bone gonna be sticking out of his arm, bro. That's just gonna happen. And even if it went across and cut you, went in, and I'm not even trying to have that problem on a Monday. I got the whole rest of the week I can kill myself. I'm gonna do it on Monday. Just problems. I don't know if people think about it, if they never used it, they needed to filler. That, you'll never see me do some shit like that. And I'll tell you the truth is, listen, it's not the original one because, you know, what's his name? What do they call the old grandpa? Whatever, the old school masters or whatever. And it doesn't work. It does work, it does break. But where the bone goes, you all right?
Yeah.
Where the bone goes, nobody knows. All right, try that a couple of times, and then we're going to do a couple more on film so you can take them with you. Hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up. So try from just the 1, 2. 1, 2. So you can either go 1, 2, and as you come up here, turn this one, go to that one. You can go, that's all I do. I tell you, there's no perfect system, including hook sword. But that's what I took from all these things to make this, and what I tell people makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, they're not paying attention. And if what these other guys make sense, then maybe that's why people like certain things. People like rock and roll, people like, you know, techno or whatever. Hey, good for you. If it works for you for whatever reason. If you're a person that stays in your house and is never going to have a confrontation, what does it matter that you practice crappy martial arts? Right? If you're never going to drive a car, who cares you're drunk 24 hours a day? Right? Yeah, it's not good for your liver, but you're not going to kill somebody in a DUI. You're never going to get a DUI. So hell, those are your worries, killing somebody in your car, but you don't have one, and you're always drunk, and you stay home, all right, then we're cool. Just don't go out there killing people. It's simple, but when you're out there telling people that, you know, jiu-jitsu is a cure-all, you're a damn liar. When you're telling people that jiu-jitsu guys know how to use a knife, that's a blatant damn lie. When the Gracies say they know how to use a knife, they're a bunch of damn liars. Damn liars, not just liars. And this is on camera. You're damn liars if this makes it on YouTube. Come to my house, Hoyley and Holly, the ones, whoever you guys that run the university, you know who you are, that your grandfather's a specialist. None of you clowns know a damn thing about a knife. And now it's on film. They're just out of their trees. The bottom line, nobody better with a knife than the Filipinos. And because your grandfather was a specialist doesn't make you a specialist. Maybe if he was a rapist, it makes you a rapist, but I don't know who's raping the public. Anyway, do right by you. If it works for you, do it. And what I'm telling you, use the concept. Nobody's going to give it to you more plain than that. Hey, you like wrestling, you're going to conceptually make it work, make it work. And if you're going to tell somebody this is street self-defense, don't screw them, man. Because someday they're going to need that, and they're going to think that Taekwondo works for the street, and they're going to get a rude awakening, or boxing, or whatever it is. You need all. You better know how to use your hands, your feet, your knees, your elbows, know how to be conceptual, know how to feel, know how to, when you hit the ground, get back up, be willing to die and willing to kill. Because if you're not ready. If you're not willing to die and willing to kill, you ain't ready for the street. That's just the bottom line. Got it? Any other questions? The next question is, everybody's going to tell themselves, I'm going to drag somebody here next time, so we'll have a group twice the size, and then we do it again. That's how simple it is. You don't need to hire a marketing crew. Everybody that's here brings one person, and we'll have twice the amount. Think how simple that is. Because it's always the question, Grandmaster Great Seminar, when are you coming back? Guys, it's a little rough. I got to come all the way from across the country and do this and that, and Master Rawlings, he's got his wife, his family. I'm here on Father's Day. You guys are having a great time. The least we can do is, hey, I made a boatload of money. Oh, cool, it's worth being away. Same thing for everybody. Ferrari makers make good money. I got the Ferrari martial arts. I'm willing to travel for, obviously you can see, it's not like we made a killing this weekend. When we come out, we do it for the love of the art, man.
When are you going to start putting out, you talked about going to the Hook to Soul Federation, so when will that start? You said later on this year, maybe
yeah, what we're doing is October 17th, I think it's the 17th, just look it up. It's either the 17th or I'm going to do the following weekend, 17th or 24. I'm going to have the big, because this is our 15-year anniversary, October of, was it October? Yeah, well he did it in November. Of 2002 was when Grandmaster Raymond gave me permission to found my systems. So I'm going to have a 2-day seminar. It's going to be about, it's going to end up being like 12 hours. I know it's far, but it's not going to be till October. It's not like it's around the corner. And yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people. I'm gonna have a couple of dozen people. I know the Panama guy's coming, the Colombia guy, Angel's coming from Puerto Rico. John will be here because he's from Florida. Jason, a lot of the guys you've seen. That Jason's all over YouTube. That kid is out of control good. I'm surprised. Just I don't even know why he's only second on. But anyway, who cares? It's his problem, not mine. All he's got to do is swing by and train a couple times and be like, dude, what are you still doing at second? No, I don't know. Well, neither one of us. Anyway, Joe will be there. You know Joe. Mm-hmm. My son, you guys got to train with him. You love training with him. He's got like 0 brains. It's great to train people like that. We got no brains. It's just like you think he's invincible. He's young. He still recovers from injuries pretty quick. I love slapping him around. It's fun. It's getting harder and harder though, which that's how I know he's moving along. But anyway, that's going to be in October, either the 17th or the 24th. It's going to be 2 days. We're going to have a barbecue afterwards. It's going to be a blast. We're going to drink. We're going to smoke. We're going to have a good time. Cigarettes, not weed. Don't get excited.
Unless Doc can get a prescription.
Who's getting a prescription? It's for my glaucoma. Had a little trouble seeing the joint locks at 50, so I want to make sure I got a clear view to the throat. So the Hukchusul thing is not really going to affect anything except the name is now going to be Hukchusul Federation. It's not going to be Hukchusul Hapkido because I'm sick and tired of people saying, well, that's not Hapkido. And they're right, it's not, because it's just not. And I have to keep Hukchusul basically out of respect to Grandmaster. And all it means is Hukchusul means Black Eagle system or Black Eagle style. So, but I mean, if you want to keep saying it's Hapkido, you can say it's Hapkido. It can be whatever you want. It's like Jeet Kune Do. When he said himself, once Jeet Kune Do stops, being what it is, which is just a name, then I don't let it stop existing or something like that. Because he didn't want, in other words, he didn't want people to be stuck on the name. Well, what is Jeet Kune Do? When you look at Jeet Kune Do, most people's Jeet Kune Do is different, and that's what he wanted. It was personal development, and that's the same thing we got to do. We got to make sure that when we go out there and people say Hukchusul, say, hey man, that's pretty cool. What is it? Well, formerly it was a system of a Korean martial art, Hapkido, and now it's evolved into, basically an uncaged MMA. Oh, well, what does that mean? Well, an uncaged MMA out of the cage. Idiot. As a matter of fact, it's double the price, or you're not signing up because you're already pissing me off with the dumb questions. And it's true when people say that, price is adjustable according to attitude. I've had that. I've had people that just didn't want there, so I really just overthrew and they went for it. I was like, okay, 200 it is, bums out. Everybody else is paying 1, but you're an idiot and I didn't like you. That's the only reason I said 200. Nobody should have said yes to that. That fool did. There's people that just deserve to be taken apart. But that's going to happen before the end of next year. That'll totally be, you won't see association anymore, it'll say federation. Because technically a federation has associations under them. I was looking at the true meaning of, which none of us do. Everybody in like you have the World Hapkido, the International Association, Organization, Union, and they just use the terms interchangeably, which is not. Because a federation is a union of like different associations. An association is just a group of people that get together. So basically we are a federation because we have, our association is, the Hukchusul Association is the people in Puerto Rico, the people in Panama, the people in Colombia, the people in, this guy, what's his name, Ahmed in Saudi Arabia, blah, 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 blah. You guys out here, those are the associates of the federation. So we're going to go with Hukchusul Federation, and then you guys are all the associates of that federation. It just makes it more confusing. I let people that are smart and rich tell me things. I'm like, oh, you should, that sounds smart. Makes me sound smarter. Yeah, let's do it. Federation it is. We need a new patch anyway. It looks exactly the same as this Federation. I like the bird. I don't want to get rid of the bird. I'm going to leave the bird. All right. Here you go, guys. Here's the bird. Give them all the bird.
So nothing other than that, nothing will change for us out here or anywhere else? Just
Nope. That's it. Just the name won't be Hukchusul Hapkido anymore. I mean, you can continue using it as Hapkido. I'm just not going to advertise it as Hapkido. I don't want to be labeled as Hapkido because it truly has evolved to more than Hapkido.
Yes.
And when people ask me, well, you don't really teach Hapkido, oh, the guys in Colombia, they were funny. These 2 guys were talking trash. And I'm like, yeah, that's not Hapkido. He's really good. They made sure they qualified that because they knew it was going to get back to me. And I said, well, listen, I don't say